Rob Skinner here. I'm with Dave Wood. Dave, thanks for inviting me down
That
here.
is a fantastic suit coat.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, you're looking sexy.
Hey, we're recording this for a few very special people, and so I'm going to address Dave. So forgive me for not making eye contact because I want to really pay attention to you.
Yeah, I'll make eye contact.
Yeah, this is important stuff.
And we're just talking to you, so you know, we're just talking to you.
Yeah, this is really important stuff. And I flew from Florida to meet Dave in a place untalked about, but we're down here with a large company. And
Yeah, I'm actually a visitor.
And I needed to
Check out my non-branded visitor pass.
I needed to find some things out.
Yeah.
For myself. And I want to share with you a little bit of what I found out, and I want you to experience what I found out because I was a little worried about my friend. And before I committed to anything, I wanted to make sure some things were in line. So, Dave, there's a lot of people. You have millions of followers.
Yeah, sure.
You have 600,000 people that actually, more than that actually
Bought products.
invested you.
Yeah, sure.
And they absolutely loved you, or at least loved you at one point, right?
Yeah. Most of them still do.
Now, yeah, but there are some questions, and I don't think we need to talk a ton about what's happened recently in the past. 6 months ago, a year ago.
It's past.
Yeah. But
If they got hurt, I'm sorry.
okay,
It's over. Let's release it.
all right.
You know what I mean?
I think it's important we move forward as people.
Yeah.
So let's see. Again, I want them to come and see what I've seen with my own eyes. We've spent a lot of time in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
A lot of time. We spent some personal time last night,
Yeah, for like an hour or two.
and
right?
we'll do it again before I leave.
Yep.
So let me be the first one to say, welcome back to yourself.
Thank you.
This video could come
back
into
to myself.
contact with some people that have some hard feelings. They're at pretty harsh crossroads with you right now.
Yeah. I understand.
so
I mean,
what can you
there's a lot of
tell
people. I had a harsh crossroads with like Aaron Rashkin because of some stuff that happened that was my fault, and I apologized. And I talked to him for like an hour the other day, and he's like, "Dude, I forgive you. Good to see you
He's
back."
a good dude.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Yeah.
So most of the people we know are great people, right? And they're just
Yeah.
where they're at for whatever reason. And part of what we're in this space for is to create with them a better community and better people. So what can you tell us about your journey back? And more like an assurance of what we can rebuild, a culture that's better than anything we've ever seen with what we're moving forward with.
So the question is like, what can I assure them that I'm back?
Well, yeah, what I mean is, people know you're a fantastic visionary. They know you're one of the top salespeople in the world.
Right.
But why is this different? Why are you different today? Why are you better prepared to lead not only a few, but masses into this thing we call freedom?
Well, no, this is what I could say. Okay, if you're watching this video, the most important thing to you is like not what I want, it's what you want, right? Like I don't have your money, I don't have your relationships, I don't have your problems, right? I don't have your wife, I don't have your husband, I don't have your children. You do. I don't know your problems like you know your problems. What I know is I know my problems. And when you have a problem, the one thing that you got to be aware of is the problem can always, the problem can come back if you're not aware and humble, right? So I mean, what I really learned from what happened was that I need to stay humble and I need to stay where I'm best. And the truth is that I'm not best as a company owner. I never was, right? I'm not best as a company owner, I'm best as a rep, right? I'm not best as the one cutting your checks because I don't pay attention to detail. Right? I just don't, right? That's not what my brain is best at. I'm learning. I'm doing a lot of training with my brain and a lot of therapy on my brain to make my brain better at things because, I want to get better at everything that I do. But the reality is that I'm not an accountant. I'm not an operations guy. I'm not the best marketer in the world, right? I'm probably better at selling than anybody I've ever met. There's nobody that can sell like me. Maybe Tony Robbins, but he can't sell like I can. He sells like Tony Robbins can.
He swears more than you now.
Yeah, he does. I don't swear anymore. I grew up, somebody said you should just say whatever the F you want. And I said, well, I can say whatever the F I want I didn't say the cuss word, right? I can say whatever the F I want without cussing. You know what I mean? Because whatever language, whatever language I choose to use is the language I can be myself with. I don't need to use words that are going to offend Mormons and Christians who are our biggest audiences, right? Mormons are like the best network marketers on the planet. Then you have Christians that like are the most loyal network marketers on the planet, and I don't want to offend them away because they're our target market. I don't want to offend small business America and offend professionals away from doing business with us because I'm being childish.
So no more alienation.
Yeah, no more alienation, and everything is about building bridges between peoples and putting people where they're best. So like the thing about working with me now, I'm not going to be cutting your checks. I'm just not. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be cutting your checks. I'm going to have a company cutting the checks. That's not me. I'm not going to be building technology. I'm going to have a company building a technology that's investing in technology that's not me. I'm not going to be responsible for building a system. I'm going to have a company building a system that's a $1 billion company that is building a platform that then we can serve other companies. We've been talking about that we are going to build the best system in network marketing because we have $1 billion backing, and their entire team is excited about working with me because they believe in me, right? So the company believes in me, Rob Skinner believes in me, Vic Strisshouse believes in me, everybody who's around now believes in me. Aaron Rashkin's like, I believe in you, dude, when I talk to him. And, you know, Jeremy Reese, he's there, he's my CFO now, because I know that I'm irresponsible a little bit with money. I'm learning, you know, and so when I have business relationships that are like contracts, I'm not going to be responsible for cutting the checks. I'll approve them, but he's going to be responsible for cutting the checks and making sure people get paid on time, right, from deals that we have, because I'm not responsible there. I don't know how to do it yet, right?
One of the things that
makes sense. So I'm getting myself out of the way. Is what I'm doing. I'm putting Dave Wood where Dave Wood's best, and you focus on your strengths, you partner with your weakness.
Let's circle back to that, because I really want to touch on some really important people to you, and to me too.
Yeah.
I came in the game late, really late, tried to learn something that was really out of character for me, but I made a lot of good friends. I did hit and splash pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie and I were at gold level within a couple of months in a business that wasn't doing so well.
Yeah.
You know, I did all my recruiting. I tried to do it the Empower way,
yeah,
but I had to go back to the old way to make any money.
Yeah.
But I met some people. I'm not going to name any names. They know who they are. Some dear friends of mine, very close confidants of yours, that may have some strong feelings, that maybe they felt like you kind of left them in the lurch, that you didn't listen to them.
Well, I didn't listen to them, and I did leave them. Because I left myself.
So is it different today? I mean, it is.
Well, no, it's a major thing, because like I had a major like spiritual awakening from losing everything. I'm not going to talk about it, right? Because it's my personal business. But I had like a major spiritual awakening, and because of the spiritual awakening, I see myself and others differently, and I've got my family back, right? I've got my family back. And there's nothing in the universe more important than family, right? Business is not more important than family, right? Parties are not more important than family. Network marketing is not more important than family. Being at an event is not more important than family. I mean, if your kids are in emergency, right? Like, do you go to a network marketing event or take your kid to the hospital? There's not even a choice. There's not even a choice. You know what I mean? So like for me, I see myself and others differently. I know who I am now. You know what I mean? And I also know what I can do, and I also know what'll happen if I go wrong.
So you think there's a balance now where, because some of us feel like you were, at least at a time, family to us too?
Oh, yeah.
You feel like there's a time now is the time where you can balance that healthier for yourself and us?
Well, yeah, because like, for example, right now, I don't work. Like, this is a little bit different because we're at an event and we're here to do business. I don't work after 7 o'clock.
I know, I've called you at 7:05 and you didn't answer.
Yeah, I don't pick up the phone. Nobody can get a hold of me after 7 o'clock. I don't work. And that's because that's family time. I've got kids. I don't want to work all night. And I know if you're doing network marketing part-time, you have to work in the night, and that's okay. But I'm in a position where I don't need to do that, and I'm not willing to do that anymore. So I'm not going to work all night anymore. I'm not going to work on weekends anymore unless there's an event. I'm just not going to do it. So right? And so like I'm focused around family. I'm focused around here. Let me tell you what my priorities are right now. God first, wife second, kids third, self, business, you know what I mean? And then after business, you'd have things like, well, business would include like cause, right? I actually put that before business, but like business needs to make money. And then it'd be like cause,
civic responsibilities,
you know, things like this. Like,
so your focus is
my focus is building a business that's safe for families, that's safe for kids, that's safe
is
for.
Is that going to impede somebody's ability, like somebody, like we got Vic Stryhouse here, and we know he's going to make millions no matter what he does, because he's just superhuman.
Yeah.
We know that.
We call him the magical pony.
The magical pony.
Yeah.
We know that there's other people that are going to come around and make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the people we care about most, the people that may not have yet attained the skill level or the abilities, you know, naturally, like you have. They're not visionaries. Mm-hmm. They weren't born with a silver tongue. Sales scare them. Are you going to be able to help with what's already there, create something phenomenal?
Oh yeah.
With this new alignment.
Because the new alignment is focused on something that's attractive to leaders, attractive to professionals, attractive to small business America, but focused on the average person with average abilities, helping them win to the highest capacity, which I'm great at. I know how to do that.
And just as short as you possibly can answer, I know why I can trust you, because I got to be here, look in your eyes, hug you, hold you, listen
Ask
to
me
you,
tough questions.
wash you. I asked you 2 hours last night. I asked you some real tough questions.
Yeah.
They were hard for me to even ask, but I needed to know. I needed to know that you were mentally back.
Oh, sure.
That you were healthy, that we weren't putting ourselves, our families, our friends in any kind of danger.
No.
So I know there's no guarantees in life.
Yeah, sure. Well, like even right now, like I used to take. Let me give you an example, okay? I used to not be able to function without stimulants.
You had cases of Red Bull at every event.
Cases of Red Bull, caffeine, constant stimulants. I was taking ADHD medication and taking a little bit too much. It was prescribed, and that stuff damages your brain. I think anybody who takes it should just stop. I think it's bad for your consciousness. I think it's bad for your brain, and I think the companies are lying that do studies. And I think it damaged my brain, and I had to learn how to build my brain back from that. And I actually think that one of the reasons why I lost myself was because I started taking ADHD medication. Because when I was taking caffeine, it didn't do the same thing, right? Caffeine, I felt like my consciousness, but when I took ADHD medicine, I felt like I lost my consciousness. And so I started doing that after Empower Network launch. And then I got addicted to it, and then I couldn't stop. And I don't take any stimulants, none. I take zero caffeine. Doesn't even matter if I'm tired and I need to do something. I won't take any caffeine. I don't even drink
You're much calmer than I've ever seen you.
Well, I don't even drink like small, tiny amounts of caffeine. None. I take no stimulants. And because of that, my brain functions like 10 times better. Because small amounts of caffeine, there's scientific studies that prove that small amounts of caffeine and stimulants damage the frontal lobes. And all it does is it makes you addicted, so you need the caffeine to think. That's all it does. It does zero other than that, right? And so I don't take any stimulants. I don't drink any alcohol because I'm back in the Mormon church, right? I'm back in the Mormon church.
Welcome back there, too.
Yeah. And the Mormon church teaches you to not drink. They teach you to not smoke. They teach you to not have sex outside of marriage. They teach you to not have self-destructive behavior and to focus on your family. And the family always comes first. And so God comes first, then family, then wife second, then the children would come third, right? And that should be the order for a man. That's like God's order, I believe. And you can believe what you want. I'm not going to preach to people. The point with that is that, like, you were talking about me, I'm like, you said, I'm calmer than I've ever been. I'm like totally relaxed all the time. I'm happy just sitting here in the restaurant, like looking at things without anything going on. I'm like, feel happy like all the time. I'm happy like just walking around in Walmart, just like looking at things. I'm like happy. I'm happy everywhere.
You're still intense though when you need to be. You had a pattern interrupt today that shook up the room. And
oh, of course.
We saw some magic.
No,
out
because
of you today.
and you guys will see the video. You'll see the video. We're doing a mastermind, and there's an application below this video to attend the mastermind that is going to be at the end of this month. Okay, and this is going to be me and Vic Strizhouse and Rob and Jedediah Drathos, right? And we'll get 500 people there easy in 2 weeks.
I think it's important to mention I'm here for a couple of reasons, but one of them is my experience in operations, and I'm going to kind of watch out for some of Dave's blind spots.
Well, no, this is what I'm doing is I'm doing deals, right, with people that are not, they're non-partnership deals. They're as long as you're there, it's like a partnership deal. And if you want to leave, you just leave, right? It's your choice. That's the way I'm going to operate now, because I learned, right, that it's a better way, and that keeps people around. Because as long as we're building, it's fine. As long as or if you're not doing that, if we have somebody doing that, it's fine. And we can put somebody there to protect the relationship that maintains it, and it's fine, right? I'm going to be honest with my business deals, but the thing is with that is that I'm partnering with people in ways that are constructive, okay? I don't care what you're building. The way that we're going to build our team is whatever you're building is okay, right? And you can come hang out. That's what's going to be like, and you can come hang out, and we're not going to interfere with what you're doing. We'll even help. Yeah, we'll help you build your deal as long as you respect what we're doing. We love you. I care about you, and I'm sorry if you lost money. I'm sorry that if you're mad. I hope you forgive me when you're ready.
I didn't get paid at the end.
No, he didn't. He actually asked me to do this video.
Yeah, I didn't get paid.
Yeah.
And, but I knew there was no money there. It's not like he stole it. It wasn't there.
No.
The business went defunct, and that's
we had an accounting issue in 2013 that created a problem that I was trying to fix when the company was declining for like 2 years. That we lost a penny on the dollar. We actually paid more than 100% commissions, and we lost a penny on the dollar over $100 million in commission payouts. So we lost $1 million in $100 million, and then after that our sales declined. We could never fix the problem.
So I have one last question, and then you can say whatever you want. This will satisfy my need for this video and kind of where I came to.
I did my best, honestly. I did my best, and it wasn't good enough, and it destroyed me. It destroyed me trying to maintain something that I never should have done, because I am a rep. I'm not a company owner. I'm not a good company owner.
So if you're like me, you really struggled with the last 6 months watching a friend, a leader, go through some really horrible, painful stuff. If you're like me, you wouldn't step back into that if it hadn't changed. I had the opportunity to actually come here and look in your eyes, be in your physical presence and experience this. And some of you that'll watch this have called me and asked me, over the last few months, what's going on. They knew we were in contact.
Yeah, we talk all the time.
I'm a loyal person to a fault, real loyal.
Well, we're going to do business together all our lives.
We will.
Yeah, period.
I'm
whatever
here,
we're doing.
I'm here to kind of help. So I have one last question. Some of you are going to have a hard time with reconciliation. I know that. We know that. Is there a place in this for those people that can't reconcile with you or your past?
Oh yeah, sure. Because the reality is the way I'm doing stuff now, I'm going to get myself out of the way. I've got upline. I've got the best events in network marketing, the best local events in network marketing, people that are willing to get on the phone with your prospects, people that are willing to help you do meetings, people that are willing to help you learn to prospect. And if you don't want to associate with me, I'm not cutting your checks, but I'm doing things in a way where we're taking our whole downline and we've coded it into a binary, right? So we took your downline and stacked everybody you ever sponsored and all the money you ever invested, left, right. So you have a left, right. If you build a business, you have a left leg and a right leg that's strong. And it's equally balanced in the binary. And we did that to protect your investment. And we're going to give more value, better events, more training at non-high ticket prices. We're going to do better training at low ticket events, low ticket prices, and you're not going to have to pay for that training. We're going to do it at the events free.
Let's not give away the ghost on the company yet.
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. The point is that if they don't get involved, they're losing their spot, and they invested a lot of money in that spot. And that means that all the people we ever brought into Empower Network are stacked, and not everybody's going to be in a strong leg or whatever because they're in different parts of the business. Everyone that ever came in, anyone that ever built a team, anyone that ever invested money, they've got a spot in a company that's duplicating better than every company in the world, period.
And it possibly has the best pay plan I've ever seen in 35 years.
It does. They pay out
to build two legs to make money.
They pay out more. They've got a great customer offer. They actually, just to give you an idea, they've lost one of their leaders, one in 12 years.
They have a community that is.
They lost one leader
in 12 years.
In 12 years, one.
What? If you're like me, one of the
and
things
he lost money. His
community.
team didn't go with him. This leader that left, his brother went with him.
Yeah, his son or something like that.
Yeah, and he had he was making like
$175,000.
$175,000 a month, and his son was the only one that went with him.
His whole team stayed.
So
if you're like me, one of the things you miss is the community that was created around Empower Network.
That's what I miss.
Yeah, and if
I loved it.
If you saw what we have seen, the people that are here this week, it's kind of like that on steroids.
Well, they're going to invest. Here's what they're going to invest in, and here's what we need. What's the problem with internet marketers? We don't got loyalty, we don't got duplication, and we don't got money to do things big companies can do. We don't got the resources. We can pretend we got them, but we don't got the resources to get camera guys. We don't got the resources to do retargeting. We don't got the resources to put together funnels. So we got $1 billion company that's the fastest growing network marketing company in the world, period.
700 employees in 34 or 35 countries.
Yeah, that they are willing to invest a lot of money in building a system that will have me, Vic Strizhouse, Rob Skinner, Jedediah Drathos. I've talked to Aaron Rashkin about doing copy, so we just need to make an arrangement. He said he would do it for arrangement, and he's willing to work with me. I've talked to my brother, Aki is here, right? I'm going to talk to him about doing copy, right? Rob Skinner, we can get Rob Skinner doing SEO, you know what I mean? We have a marketing company that's willing to provide. I talked to Eric Green and Ray about doing marketing services. So we do events, and they show up at the events and do done-for-you funnels and traffic for everyone in a pre-existing approved platform that's approved by attorneys with great customer ratios, right? With a product that is uncompetable.
Two of the best in the industry.
It's impossible to compete with the product. It's impossible. It's not possible to compete with visionaries. And they got a visionary in the company, and I got a vision of creating the most successful little people in the history of network marketing that attracts thought leaders. And I've got a way and a system to attract everyone with a buyer database, period, into this company, because they are going to make the most money of any people in the universe. And I'm just telling you that there's maybe not in the universe. I don't know what's going on other planets and stuff. I don't want you to think I'm thinking something weird. You know, I like to think big, and when I think big, I think about the universe. And so, you know, make money, more money than anybody on earth in network marketing. Period. I believe that I can take combining internet marketing with traditional network marketing, because we got a company that's willing to invest a lot of money in it. They're willing to invest in me, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this because I lost everything. And they're willing to invest in me when no one else would.
Look,
It's enough. We will put together the best system in the history of network marketing. We'll get all Empower Network people at cooler events with bigger checks, making more money that will stick. It will stick at low ticket prices. It will stick, the leaders will stick, and if you want me out of the way, don't hang out with me at the events. You don't need to bring your people around me. We've got upline, we've got downline, we've got company systems, we've got company marketing, we've got company resources, we've got the people in place that are there to help you get what you want in your life. So if you really, 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 really want to align with something that we're doing, if you want to know what Vic Strisshouse knows, if you want to know what I know, if you want to know what Rob knows, if you want to be around, if you want to hang out with millionaires, regardless of what you're building, regardless of what your focus is, if you want to hang out with millionaires, this is going to be the place.
Yeah, I just want to, I want to beg you to not buy anything. I want to beg you to research what we're doing. You owe it to yourself to not
to fill out the application. Fill out the application. They need to fill out the application.
Fill out the application.
Fill out the application. You'll get a phone call.
Yeah. You've got a spot. You're in there for a time.
You'll get a phone call. We'll introduce you to the company owners. Not an upline. We're not going to introduce you to an upline. We'll introduce you to $1 billion company owners. I've got a $1 billion company owner that is going to build my business with me.
Willing to talk to you.
Willing to talk to you. And if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to talk to me. If you want to talk to me, though, I'll talk to you. And Rob and I will coordinate that. And I'll respect the schedule.
Yep.
Okay, I'll respect what we put in place. I'll say here's the hours. Okay, and if you want to talk to me, if you want to ask me tough questions, if you want to ask them tough questions, if you want to, but here's the thing, come hang out. We're doing a mastermind at the end of this month. I won't tell you the date. You have to fill out the application. And this mastermind, I'm just telling you that it will produce the best system, the best community, the most sticky leadership. It will attract thought leaders. It will attract little people, and little people everywhere will win for the first time, like nothing that has been done in the history of not just network marketing, of anything. There will be nothing that has ever been like what we're going to do. We are going to create $1 billion a year team in 2 years. That's the goal. I won't tell you the date, but there's a video that we can share with you if you fill out the application, and we can give you that video if you want to request it. Might make you sign an NDA, and that video will lay out. We're going to make $1 billion per year team that turns into $50 billion a year in like 10 years. Because we're partnering with the best. We've got the best minds. We've got money. Right,
and there will be supports those numbers.
Yeah, we built 600,000 people. We built 600,000 people into Empower Network when nobody thought that was even possible. And all your businesses are saved in the most loyal company in the world. Okay, and we are going to build together the most unified, respectful, family-oriented. There won't be people at our events disrespecting families. There won't be people at our events doing drugs. There won't be people at our events that are hitting on other people's wives and hitting on other people's husbands. We'll kick them out.
You can't hit on me anymore.
Yeah. We won't allow it. We won't allow disrespect of families. We won't allow.
This company won't allow it. The culture here is
we'll just
purely beautiful.
They'll be removed, and these are the best events in network marketing, period. And we're going to add internet marketing knowledge to that and be the biggest team in like I think we'll be I think that we'll be the biggest income earners in the company in 6 months.
This is one of the greatest companies that some of you have never heard of.
Yeah, you've never heard about it. And if you heard about it, if you were here, I'm telling you, we were all talking about this, that like everyone there was like, this is the best company
Ever.
Everyone in Empower Network, when they know what this is, when they see it, when they see the people and how cool they are, they're the coolest people in network marketing.
We've been riding around with one of the owners.
Yeah, we've been riding around with one of the owners of $1 billion company, and he's just
so kind.
He's hanging out. The other owner came in, and we're sitting there with the owners meeting the CEO. The CEO is cool.
The president.
They all dress cool. You know what I mean? They all look cool. You know what I mean? They all are cool people. There's the coolest company. It's the coolest company you will ever be around. The leaders all stay because it helps the little people succeed. The little
two top
people.
Distributors never did any kind of marketing before successfully.
Yeah.
Came out of professional businesses. And I will tell that story later. But
Yeah, tell the story later.
They're already friends. It's
Yeah,
just a cool company.
they're already friends. They're hanging out, and they don't really want to know what we know. They just want to work with us because they're like, these guys are cool. You know what I mean? That's the thing we had in Empower Network. Empower Network
just don't have what we have.
Yeah, Empower Network was cool. And I'm not gonna say anymore. What I'm gonna say is there's an application below this video. There's an application below this video, and this application is not for people that don't want to be leaders. If you're not a leader yet, that's fine. This is for people that want to be leaders, want to work with leaders, and that want to move their way up in the marketplace. That want to, regardless of what you're building, we want to help. We're not going to compete with each other. We don't need to. I don't need to compete with your business to work together. We don't need to do it. I don't care if you're only building one thing, or if you're building 50 things, or if you're selling info products. It's not my business. It's yours. If you want to just build loyalty in one place, that's not my business. It's your business. I want to help you win bigger than you've ever won in your life. What are the 5 things that you would do if time and money weren't an issue for you? What are the 5 things you would do, you'd have, you'd become if time and money weren't an issue for you? What are the 2? What would you do, have, or become? Right? Would you travel to the beaches of the world? Imagine going to the beaches of the world, and like you step out into the sunlight and you see the sun, and there's hot sunlight coming down on your skin, and your toes are sinking into the hot sand, hearing the sound of the ocean roll in, and you're drinking out of orange juice if you're Mormon, or a martini if you drink, and a coconut in the other hand, and you're thinking, I got coconut money coming in on the beaches of the world. I'm drinking out of a coconut, having commissions come into my bank account on autopilot, whether I work or not, because I made a decision. You can see the company income disclosure after you know what it is, okay? Because I'm not making promises. But like, imagine what you would do, you would have, you'd become, if time and money weren't an issue for you, and how cool your life would become. How cool it would be if you just made a decision. I was sitting in, remember 2009, I was on my computer, and I was like staring at this button on the screen, and it was like moving. And I don't know if I was just imagining that, or if they actually made the button move. I was just sitting there like sweating, like, and I just decided to buy. I just decided to make a decision. I decided to buy. I decided that I'm in. I'm in. I, Dave Wood, am in. I'm making a decision that I'm going to be in. And I decided today and this week, I'm never going to build another network marketing company again. Just this. Never.
And I'm in the best position I've been in
They can't get shut down by the FTC because they have customers. They got lawyers. They're solid. They're uncompetable. And they're the coolest thing I've ever been around. It's what I've needed. It's what I've needed, because I was a rep who started a company that really had a partner that was a good company builder, and I was a good rep, right? And then when we had a falling out, because I'm not going to get into that. That's our business. When we had a falling out, I was trying to run a company and be a rep, and I couldn't. And I've just wanted to be a rep.
Now you get to be.
Yeah, this is what I get to do. I get to have a company backing me being the biggest earning rep in network marketing history. Well, I don't know. Vic might pass me. he's really excited. He's really excited. Vic is really excited.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, so
we got some people to see.
Yeah, and you can come meet Vic and I in a mastermind. Fill out the application. It's at the end of this month. There's no time. You got to do it now. You got to do it right now. And fill out the application right now. The clock is ticking. You're losing downline every second you don't take action.
I'm in the best position I've been in years. I don't need to be here. I want to be here, and I'm glad I came. David, thank you.
Thank you
for taking this time.
Hey, what's going on? This is Aki Wood, hanging out with my son Magic here. I spent the last couple of days masterminding with my brother David in Vic Strisshouse, and I got to be honest with you. David told me to fly down here, and I was like, David, come on, what are you scheming up this time? But I know he's a genius, and so I wanted to go and check it out. I've been here for the last couple of days talking to these people, and I have actually never been more excited about anything in my life. There's an application below this video. You need to fill it out so you can check this out. Otherwise, you're not going to get access to this information because this stuff kicks ass.
My name's Jeremy Reese, and actually I'm an accountant and financial analyst, and I can't mention the company that I work for, but I do manage a $250 million P&L and profit and loss statement. And with my job, I absolutely love it. I get to travel around. I do a lot of business. I meet a lot of really interesting people and movers and shakers in the world. If anybody had hit their dream, it'd probably be me. I make the money that I want to make. I travel when I want to. I do what I want. But the one thing is that I'm still tied, and I can't go exactly where I want to when I want to. I still have to coordinate it and whatnot. And the reason that I'm down here is I've been down masterminding with Dave Wood, Vic Strickhouse, and some other secret guests working on something that's beyond amazing. But personally, it's going to give me the ability to travel the world, see what I want to see and do what I want to do on my own time, and not necessarily be confined by having to go for business, having to look for this, having to look for that. So what's going on right now is just something that's amazing that I haven't seen before. There's a synergy going on between the people that I've been working with and the chemistry that's putting this team together. And I've seen a lot in my days, never seen anything like this. Highly, highly recommend, if you don't want to miss out, if you don't want to lose out, fill out the application below and listen to them. All right, guys, I will see you later. I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Bye, guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Jen Owings. I was extremely fortunate about 5 years ago to run into Dave and Vic, and they have literally changed my life. And I've been here for a couple of days listening to some secret stuff going on here, and trust me, these rare moments in life do not come around very often. And you want in on this. Click the button, fill out the application, do whatever you got to do right now, because this is a game changer, this is life changing, and you don't want to miss it.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jedi Drathos, and I ran into Dave in 2013, and when I ran into Dave, I was just completely broke and lost in life, and I had no idea what was going on. Flash forward just a little over 4 years later, maybe 4.5, and a couple years ago I had my first 6-digit year. Last year I had my first multiple 6-digit year, and I got to tell you, there are rare opportunities that come along, and sometimes people walk right past them, and I was fortunate enough to not walk right past an opportunity. I can't tell you exactly what's going on right now, but what I can tell you is that if you don't click the button right below this video and take an opportunity and take a chance on some things, you may let one of the biggest opportunities of your life pass you by. So I really want to tell you a lot more, but they won't let me. So go find out for yourself right below the video.
Hey everybody, Vic Strickhouse here from 4%. And if you're watching this video, I just wanted to, 2 minutes here, just wanted to let you know why I'm here and what we're doing here. I'm actually here with a group of people. Some of them are secretive, some of them you might already know. But we're just kind of masterminding on a huge project that you'll probably be hearing about very soon. And been hanging out with Dave Wood here for about a day. What can I say about the guy? The man is back. I was energy, personality, sharp thinking. He's got $1 billion ideas going through his head right now, and we've been bouncing some of these ideas around all day today. If you're wondering, watching this video, wondering out, what's up with Dave Wood, what's he up to, pay attention. Take a look at what he's doing. There's going to be, I believe there's going to be a webinar coming up. If you have an opportunity to register or fill out an application to get more information about what is happening, this is a big project that is under development right now that you will be hearing about. It's going to be all over the place. It'll probably take the internet by storm, and you do not want to miss out. At least check this out. Get yourself registered. Take this opportunity. We'll see you there.
Hey, Rob Skinner here. Came out from Florida to meet with Dave Wood and Vic and some other fantastic people that have been friends for a while. I came out specifically to check on what was up with Mr. Wood, and I'm glad I did. Like Vic says, he's back. The Dave that we knew and loved is back, and he's better than ever. I'm really excited about what's going on and what we're brewing up here. We've been masterminding with some incredible people. I hope you get some shots of them. Incredible leadership and ownership, something that I have strived for all my life and fallen short of finding. The chemistry here is above a reproach. It's exciting. It's invigorating. I hope you guys are interested enough that you'll check it out for yourself. Because there's some amazing things here, really amazing people that I plan on having some friendships and some fun and doing a little travel with, because these are real people, really good thing. Anyways, you'll see me on another video. I just wanted to tell you that this was a great trip. I'm glad I took the time and effort to be here. Thanks.
Hey everyone, been an incredible 2 days down here just hanging out with Dave and Vic, masterminding with their group, and just so very excited about what's to come. I'm a traditional network marketer, make 7 figures in the industry, and just excited for about what's to come. Dave's back, Vic's here, the plan's together. You should be here, and I tell you, you should fill out the information, get on the webinar. Curiosity can make you rich. Can't wait to meet everyone in person.
Hey guys, we're just out here hanging out. Dave Woods here, Vic, all these guys we've been hanging with, and last couple of days have been really good, and excited about what's getting ready to happen. There's going to be some webinars coming up, some things exciting. We're going to mix some old school stuff with some new school stuff. It's going to be exciting stuff coming your way. So hope to meet you real soon and get involved with us.
Hi, how you doing? I'm not going to say my name, but I just want to tell you that super excited to meet the Empower team, Dave Wood and Vic, and just the entire team that's here. We're having a great time masterminding the last few days, and the beauty of what has taken place is marrying the network marketing, traditional type way to build with the best of online marketing, web-based marketing, and what these guys know and what they did in the Empower network. So best of both worlds taking place here. Get involved, learn more about it.
Hey, how you doing? This is Jamie, all the way from Puerto Rico. I own a call center, and now I've been masterminded for 2 days. So we have a mix here. We're gonna have the best of the network marketing, the old school way of building industries. So what's gonna happen next is super exciting. We're gonna have a mastermind. You must go there, because we're going to show you how to make this 2018 the best year of your life, okay? So see you soon.
Hey guys, really excited to spend the last couple days here with the Empower team, David Wood, Vic, and I can tell you the merging, the fusion of these two cultures together is going to do something that's never been done before. It's going to be really exciting. Look forward to meeting all of you and working with all of you moving forward. So make sure you attend the mastermind coming up, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.